Hey scrollers, this is Ken and Will, here with another weekly recap of my weight loss and fitness journey. Last week, I shared how my company laid off about half the team and how we found a massive defect in our system literally that same day. Well, we found a workaround solution for that issue, but we found more serious issues with our latest release. No rest for the wicked, I guess. So, while I said last week that it's been a tough week, I had no idea this week would be even worse. Thankfully, the bosses realized that we aren't just machines that can be left on all day, so they started limiting the working hours to a manageable 12 hours a day. Yay for us. This is all to give some context as to why I may be missing some data again. Before we jump into the weekly metrics, I wanted to report that I finally went out and got myself something to cook with. I don't have a picture of the stuff I got yet because I haven't finished washing everything, but I will definitely get a picture of everything I got for next week's recap. However, I have started a new series where I'll be documenting what I cook and eat to maintain a caloric deficit while taking in at least 100 grams of protein per day. I also still haven't gotten myself a car since this week has been impossible. I'll continue to wait until after my workload has calmed down a bit to do that. With that covered, let's move on to my weekly metrics, starting with my weight. This week, I started at 229.2 pounds and ended at 227.6 pounds. That's only a loss of about 1.6 pounds this week, but I feel like that's actually plenty given the stress that I'm under. My body could have also gone into starvation mode for a bit because I really didn't maintain a healthy diet over this past week, as you'll see shortly. I hope that I'll be able to maintain a better diet with the new cookware I got. Moving on to the muscle and fat trends. It doesn't look like these have changed much. I do think that it's a bit funny how my muscle and fat mass both seem to change so erratically at the same time. Maybe that means that the watch is actually measuring to some degree of consistency, if not a degree of accuracy. Otherwise, there doesn't seem to be anything too remarkable with these metrics, just like with my weight. Luckily, the next set of metrics are ones that I input myself instead of getting measured by my Samsung watch. I think I finally met all of my activity goals for the first time since the start of this series, as dictated by my watch. I'm not sure if it was due to all the stress, the poor eating habits, or the new workout schedule, or all three realistically speaking, but I was really sore and fatigued this week. Hopefully, that will improve next week. For my caloric intake, you can see that I really outdid myself on Friday, the 17th. That's because my bosses, in their infinite wisdom, decided to force all the devs out to a team building lunch meeting. Except that it did the opposite because they decided to turn a 12-hour day into a 14-and-a-half-hour one to make up for it. Yay again. As a sort of revenge, many of us, myself included, decided to get the most expensive thing on the menu, which was a massive steak. It was good, but definitely way more than I had the room for after all the diet changes I've made. I was also a little picky on Sunday because I had lunch with some friends while I was shopping for my cookware. That's why, after getting absolutely destroyed by work this week, I was extra motivated on Saturday to start cooking for a healthier diet. Perhaps as a result of the consistent workout schedule, my resting heart rate has finally improved back down to the usual levels. The blood pressure that I remembered to record was also higher than I'd like, but seems to have stabilized at the very least. Unfortunately, I really wasn't as consistent with recording my blood pressure for this week as I wanted to be, but I set some daily alarms to remind myself going forward. Before we wrap up this weekly recap, complete with another incomplete data set, I'd like to review my goals. These were the goals that I've already achieved throughout my weight loss and fitness journey. Nothing has changed from last week, but I've started the first steps towards maintaining a healthier diet, so it's only a matter of time before I can cross off that goal and complete all of my goals for the end of March. Well, that just about covers everything. I'm going to skip the rest of the work I had to do today and probably doom scroll while enjoying this refreshing rain before going to sleep. Have a great day, everyone. That does it for this video. Please leave a comment letting me know what you liked or what I can improve. Thanks for watching, and remember, I hope you will because I know you can.